Stephen Henry. I'm a full-time faculty at Houston Community College. I teach biology courses, specifically genetics, anatomy and physiology, and biology 2 classes. Students absolutely fall in love with Learning Curve. It's an adaptive algorithm. So if the student gets a question right, then they get a question in a different category. Now, if they miss that question, then the algorithm pulls additional questions from that category. So it fills in gaps of knowledge. So if the student is struggling with the concept, Learning Curve emphasizes their weaknesses. And one of the best aspects of Achieve in the questions is if a student misses it, they give almost 5 or 6 sentences why you gave the incorrect choice. So especially before major exams, I reopen Achieve for study purposes so they can practice those questions, because those questions are similar to the questions that will appear on the test. So they really like that. They know that they can get to that threshold. Let's say it's 400 points. So even if they miss a few questions, they don't get, kind of depressed. They know that they can eventually get that 400, and then voila, you get 100 in the grade book, and they love to see 100s in that grade book when they open it up. So it really starts them off on the best foot for each chapter. And then after the due date has passed, they can go back and answer more questions. So I have some students who have like 1,000 points because they go back and practice with that. Customization is extremely easy. You have the list of the questions and you just toggle with the check mark, the ones that you want deleted. And then the next semester, you have those same questions. So the best thing is semester from semester, you don't automatically get like the whole course with all the questions. You get those questions you have removed in the next semester. So that's really a great feature, is you can recycle previous semesters' courses. Scheduling of assignments is super easy with Achieve. You can assign them week by week in batches, specific assessments for each week. And then the students, they see in their portal, they block out individual weeks, what's due that week. So it's easy for the instructor to set it up. If you're using a course from a previous semester, it's also easy to relaunch it, and then you just change the dates or automatically change the dates. LMS integration, so automatic grading. The biggest problem when you have like 80 different assignments is your grade book then has 80 columns. It's very cumbersome. And one of the best features of Achieve, a new feature that they've introduced, it's called categorization of grades. If you have 3 different assessments, Learning Curve, like a pre-lecture quiz, a post-lab quiz, and an interactive exercise. What it does is you can put that in category 5. So it takes all 3 or 4 of those assignments and it pools it into one grade. And then it ports that over to Canvas as one grade. So that's a really unique feature of Achieve, is this ability to categorize several assessments for one chapter, pooling it as one grade. So you only have one column in the grade book rather than having like 6 or 7 in for each chapter. So it makes the grade book much more manageable, which I like as well. Grade analytics shows me which students are struggling, so I can send a personalized email. Not just some artificial intelligence, oh, you're not doing so well, you need improvement. I can actually go in there and say, you need to improve 1, 2, 3 things, and please be on time, don't be late with turning in your assignments. So the grade analytics gives me a broad spectrum, and it also tells me where I need to improve. Because if I see students missing certain questions, like the entire class, my A students and my C students, then that's on me. I need to do better my next semester. So then I have to, kind of like revamp the course. I mean, as an educator, you've got to constantly improve your course. You can't just rest on your laurels. One of the most impressive things about Achieve is both the instructor view and the student view is constantly evolving, and improving. So each semester, new features have been added, which are easier for instructors and easier for students to also navigate it. If you're planning on using Achieve, make sure you speak to your sales rep or your technical representative in your area so they can give you a preview of what it offers, because you really need to customize it a little bit for your own needs. So I think it's important to have a good communication with your Macmillan rep if you plan on using Achieve. Macmillan has a lot of tools to improve student engagement and student outcomes, but you have to be proactive to tailor your class so that you maximize student success.